Ta'amu hobbled with an ankle injury as well. And the Aggies pin their ears back. Ta'amu on the roll across the 5. Ta'amu shoved out of bounds near the 10.
On a couple of those two throws, but obviously he's had a lot of work given that Ta'amu was hobbled for the week of practice.
Playing to the outside, Cooley, the tight end, 2nd and 1. Jordan Ta'amu will read it, hand it off, and pushing for a first down, Isaiah Woolard, the true freshman from Hattiesburg.
Conference, talking with the coaches before the game, they're still scratching their heads as to why.
And it'll be a tackle for loss on first.
Really has had a great year, Carter. His attitude's changed, but you see for a big man, he's got that quick twitch and creates that penetration.
Oof. Nobody's blocking him there. And now Ta'amu, read it, toss it over midfield. It's Cooley again. Cooley has to
as much as possible and still be able to control the run. But the RPO world, when you give the belly, put the ball in the belly of your back, that middle of the field becomes vacant.
A storyline in this game. They've got to get something going outside with these receivers.
On 1st and 10, Ta'amu fakes it, tosses to the outside, slipping away inside the 30-yard line. Here goes Lodge down the sideline, stretching.
Impact on this game, they're all in one together unison.
John, big ups to you. Even with an early kickoff on Saturday, John made the midnight yell practice. Corps cadets and mostly sweatshirts today. On 2nd and short for the Rebels, here's Woolard fighting, lost the football, loose football. Rebels appear to be knocked it loose.
And this has been one of those things that are baffling for Mike Elko's defense. Alaka's right there, gets the ball out, and there's Aggies there, but they can't fall on it.
1st and 10, Ta'amu on the run. Ta'amu slips through, wrestled down from behind right at the 45. Daylon Mack. Aggie defense has barely been on the field, but they've given up a couple big ones in the pass game. So Ta'amu over the middle in the air. A.J. Brown, another big one through the air. A.J. Brown down the sideline.
There again, a split safety look, a little RPO world. Now it was a preconceived pass. You can see the offensive line protecting there. And their go-to receiver, A.J. Brown, across the middle. Big 6'4".
Finding some success against the Aggies defensively.
Right now the Rebels don't have Scotty Phillips or A.J. Brown. So it's Isaiah Woolard, the true freshman. He gets to the 13. Brown's on the bottom of your screen.
Matched up on Devion Renfro, the cornerback who got beat out by Miles Jones.
Ta'amu's going to look the other way and zip it to the goal line. It is caught. 1st and
South Carolina, they were 8 for 9 down here. All 5 touchdowns were rushes, and Ta'amu played a huge role in that as we see a motion shift.
On 1st and goal, high snap, handle. Ta'amu trying to find the edge. He will walk in, touchdown.
Hobbled up, but he had enough speed to be able to get to the outside. Everything was reading left, but then true to form, it's Isaiah Woolard who becomes the lead blocker, and Ta'amu even coverage here. There are 2 deep safeties. Aggies got to keep everything inside and front. They play it conservative here, looking to get to halftime.
He's going to stop on 3rd down, use that final timeout and get the football back. Rebels will try and prevent that. Here's Ta'amu on the run. He slides at the 30 for the football. A 2nd straight takeaway by the Ole Miss defense. And now Woolard, the true freshman, slipping out of the tackle. Woolard across the 30-yard line. Back-to-back turnovers by the Aggie offense. Jordan Ta'amu handing off again.
Wolf exploited on the big play, the play before.
Ta'amu reads it, tosses it, knocked away, incomplete. Miles Jones.
Both of that play on Lodge.
3rd and 7. Screen. Lodge blown up. Miles Jones with a tackle. And through all of that, 3rd down. Ta'amu and the Aggies read it perfectly. Tyrell.
So what had been Ole Miss's first 3rd down conversion now turns into yet another 3rd down failed conversion, and the Aggies are going to get great field position.
Great adjustment that time by Dodson, who's initially going after the quarterback, then once he reads draw, he redirects.
Doing it without Scotty Phillips, a running back who went down with a left ankle injury in the 1st quarter. Fake it, Ta'amu. Hit as he throws. Deep shot, Ta'amu. Ball for grabs. It's incomplete. A.J. Brown and laid the lick on Ta'amu.
When we asked the coaching staff, okay, if there's one position or one thing that you want to recruit to, what is it? And he said ball skills. We have to have guys that can go.
Second down toss. That's Swinney. Swinney makes the first defender miss. It was key
because Tyrell Dodson comes off this outside edge and sets the edge, which allows the pursuit to come backside. A third and long situation coming up here. They're going to need that middle level. Only 28 second half yards offensively for the Rebels here in this half.
After struggling a week ago, let the game come back.
Cooley right down the seam.
The tight end, Cooley, and there is your RPO to the tight end.
And Cooley got behind him.
He had 4 catches coming in, has 3 today. Ta'amu's going to fake it, toss it, seam again. Nice grab, reaching down to get it. Elijah Moore.
Formationally, Ole Miss did a nice job there. New quarterback under center.
It's a wildcat, and on 1st and 10.
It's going to have been deadly. Lack of mobility is going to be something interesting to see how they can take advantage of him not moving as well.
Ta'amu pulls it, second down, zipped, complete. Brown to the 5.
Out of space at the top of the screen, one-on-one.
Ta'amu pulls it, trying to bounce it outside, and now tosses out the back of the end zone.
Quarterback draw, not a bad option here too as they spread out. 2nd
and 10, zip, complete. Out of bounds.
2 minutes, they got to find a way to get into the end zone.
Ta'amu, fade, Brown, end zone, juggled and in.
Has to score right away to have a chance to score twice.
Ta'amu's going to zip that incomplete.
On point, executing for the Aggies on this drive.
Aggie defense keeping everything in front. So here's Ta'amu to the end zone. It is out the back and incomplete.
At the bottom of the screen, locked up one-on-one.
But the math just doesn't work out. 19 seconds, Ta'amu will take the sack. They use a timeout. 15